Hello everyone, welcome back. In this video, I will introduce to you a pattern that you can apply to your event-driven architecture. I think that can help you to reduce a lot of duplicate code and some compile time and runtime errors. It's not really a pattern, it's like a technique and based on some feature in C like macros and define. People call it like X macro. Here you can see that. First, let's take a look to the definition and some use case. You can see X macros are an idiomatic for generating needs like structures of data or code. You can see in the event-driven architecture, you also have a list of event, and normally you have a similar list of event handler, right? Like you define enum and you define a handler for each event, and when some event come to your architecture, you call back the handler, right? Let me get an example in the real code. For example, here, normally you create enum for some event type like this. In the real world, like your application have to listen for even from outside the world, like they maybe come from another host or the same host, like from another process via MySQL or socket or similar thing, right? And you have to define the event ID and event callback. So let's get started. Let me for example, here we have something like house event formatting, or something like upload or download, or something similar like this. And similar, you you define a handler for each event, like let me guess. I don't know. Okay, let me create a function handler first, even handler first. Yeah. We can receive some payload. And maybe lamp like this. Right. Okay. And you have to define each handler for each join event. First, let me define a prototype for it. Okay. Next. You do things like this. You have prototype here, and normally you define array of callback. So every time you receive event, you dispatch to this to corresponding callback like this. Handlers. Okay. Let's do some check. For example, you do something like this, right? You create a handler, and in your application, you start by maybe open some MySQL or listen for some sockets. In this example, I will open some MySQL, so we will receive from this Okay, I don't remember, but we can search, right? Here I already opened some example. Here we can copy, open something, fd, create your query id like this. Typing mode should be CC. Okay, and cool. We have the attribute here. Oh, let me create an event struct so we can pass it via message queue or similar thing like this. Create it here. In the event structure, we have the type first, right? And maybe payload. I read net dummy. We have the lamp. And what is open flag? It should be retry. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, copy. Retry here. Okay. And for the attribute, we should initialize this like this. Okay. This should be a sign of event underscore t. Okay, I think that looks good. And normally you create a while loop to check it like this, right? Maybe you receive some. Let me check the error code. We should always check the error code. Okay, like this. And here we receive we make it even here. And we pass it even address. Like this. Okay. And check the rest. This should assist. Let's say assist one. Okay, print similar thing. And maybe continue. And when you receive from outside, right, you start to like passing this and pass to corresponding handler. Okay, we already have some array like this. We can do things like this. Okay, so we call the corresponding handler here, but we didn't define. Yes, let me define this. Okay, I don't want to duplicate. we can print the function name. Is that enough? This return 0. Okay, that's good. Let's try to build this. We have some issue here. Okay, maybe we should include this. Okay, something we copy wrong here. Okay, I think that's good now. Not really. My bad. We don't need this. Okay, I think it's fine. But now let's check. You can see every time, for example, you want to add more event, right? You have to do things like this, like even A, even B, even C, or something like this, right? And you have to add similar thing to the array, right? You have to adding something like every time you add a new event, you have to add in there and in there, in there, in more, and maybe you wrong in. Maybe you using wrong handler, for example, like this, and no one know, right? You only can see the issue when it's program running, and maybe you cannot validate it in when you in the test environment and when it's running in product environment, right? So let's see how the X macro resolve our problem. Let's check. They start by like a define a list of even like this, so we will do similar thing with this. Let me show you. Here, instead of define enum, we now define a structure. Define even like this, even list, for example. And inside of this, we have another thing like house. And format. And upload. And now let's see how this can resolve our problem. You don't have to define in the enum like this. We can do things like if define even this. We define the inside this. We define the you can see the even here become a macro, and now we define it like let me show. We have the input, right? Input is the even name, so we right here, and we define is the enum like this. Type. The double hash here means you replace it with concatenate with your old string. Let's see, okay. And remember to unify this, because in the future we will define this macro again with a new format and here. And you can see now the even this become expanded to this, you can see, right? And now we do similar thing for For example, I guess in prototype, I will do. We need prototype here, right? We can do things like this. Yeah, I don't know. Now you don't have to duplicate the prototype for each handler also. Okay, follow thing for the array. In this pattern we will do type even style here and equal. Let me copy this. Like this. Let me try to rebuild to make sure that everything works. You can see the build success. So if you want to add more even, you don't have to add in the enum here. You don't have to define handler, the prototype here. You don't have to add to handler array. You don't have to add to the prototype here. You can reduce a lot of code for it, right? And avoid a lot of errors. So when your event-driven architecture become bigger, it maybe receive like hundreds of event type. And also another advantage, not only the event type. For example, in the future, you have some properties that binding with each event have their own priority. So properties. So let me get an example. Each event here have their own priority level here. Let me guess. For example, you can add 2, 3 here, and we have priority here. But in this case, like you don't want to use priority, right? So you just ignore this. You don't have to define this in here. We just ignore. Do similar thing with below. And for example, we have to using something like another business, like another logic lead to you. So we have to create another array like this. Let's see, mapping. Right. So instead of duplicate code, you can do things like this. In this time, you don't want to use type or something, you just ignore. Okay. We can do things like this. So you can see the advantage is that every time you add new event, right? For example, here event ABC, you just like let's sync, for example. Yeah. You just adding it here and you don't have to duplicate in everywhere. Right? The only thing you have to add is your handler, right? Because each even have their own handler, so you have to define this. For example, net for sync. Let me review to make sure everything work. Okay, it's work. Okay, now I think now we are. Let me try to run it first. View to open. Maybe we need the sudo permission. Oh, because it's not there, so we need create flag. Let me try to review. Okay, maybe the loop are running now. Okay, now test it by building some example. Or you can define a header and include in the both file, but in here maybe I just copy this. I'll never copy the main also. I'm lazy. Curious query. And in this time maybe we just send some send event. For example, we answer health, even health. Okay, net test. Okay, now let's try to send a message. Okay, I forgot release permission maybe. Here you can see the health even go back. Okay, I think this work now. Oh, let's summarize. You can see the main thing is that you don't have to duplicate everywhere, right? And it's very easy to maintain your code. Everything should be here. You can see. You just check the format, and also it's I think it's easy, more easier to read for a new developer, or you just like develop more even, for example. I think this okay, I think that's good now. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you learned something. Bye bye.